I did a fantastic job, and as I said in our release, his work ethic every day and his commitment was fantastic. So I really appreciated him coming here. I was unfortunate to have the conversation we did today.
Something big just happened in Toronto hockey. Brendan Shanahan, the team's president, is out. He led the Maple Leafs for 11 years. After their latest loss, he's gone, and now he's finally talking. What he said has people talking everywhere. It wasn't just goodbye. It made fans wonder what's really going on inside the team. This is the first time Shanahan has broken his silence, and it's serious. The team made the news right after they lost a big game. That game was against the Florida Panthers. It was Game 7 of the playoffs, which means it was a very important game. The Leafs lost, and just a few days later, they said Brendan Shanahan would not be staying. His contract ends at the end of June. The team decided they would not give him a new one. The person who leads Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, Keith Pelly, talked about the decision. He said, over the past 11 seasons, Brendan Shanahan has made countless contributions to the Toronto Maple Leafs on the ice, off the ice, and in the community.
And a very tough day. Brendan Shanahan is an integral part of Leafs history. His 11 years here, he accomplished so many incredible things.
But he also said it was time for a new start. Pelly said, it was determined that a new voice was required to take the team to the next level in the years ahead. That means the team wants someone else to help them win the Stanley Cup. They think it's time to try something different.
He's a legend in the hockey world, and as I said to him yesterday, wherever he goes, I know he will be successful, and I wish him and his family the very best.
Shanahan's time with the team. When Shanahan started in 2014, the Maple Leafs were not winning much. In the 9 years before him, they had only made the playoffs one time. But once he took over, things changed. The Leafs made the playoffs 9 times in 11 years. That was a big improvement. He also helped build a strong group of players. The team drafted young stars like Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and William Nylander. They also signed big-name player John Tavares. These players became the core of the team. Even with these stars, the team had a hard time winning playoff games. They only won 2 playoff series while Shanahan was in charge. They never got past the second round. This made fans upset. Many believed the team should have gone further. Some said it was time for a change. Shanahan's goodbye statement. After the team said he was leaving, Shanahan wrote a message. He said, "Toronto is where I was born and raised, where my family still lives, and being a part of this historic franchise will always be one of the greatest honors of my life." He also talked about the team's work to rebuild. He said they started that in 2014, but he said something important. He said, "I came here to help win the Stanley Cup, and we did not. There is nothing more I wanted to deliver to our fans, and my biggest regret is that we could not finish the job." He thanked the staff and the old players, called alumni. He said they helped in many ways. He thanked the fans too, saying, "Your love for the team inspired me every day." That means the fans made him feel proud and happy to work for the team. What happens next? Right now, the team does not have a new president. They have not said who will take Shanahan's place. Brad Treliving is still the general manager. He has been with the team for 2 seasons, but some people think more changes could happen soon. The Leafs are trying to figure out how to win more playoff games. They want to go farther and try to win the Stanley Cup for the first time since 1967. This summer is very important. Big choices need to be made. Will Shanahan work somewhere else? Some news reports say Brendan Shanahan might get a new job soon. The New York Islanders, another hockey team, are looking for a new boss. Their old leader, Lou Lamoriello, is not staying. News reports say the Islanders got permission to talk to Shanahan. They may want him to join them. He has not said anything about this yet. Right now, nothing has been confirmed, but many people are watching to see what happens next. What the fans are saying. Fans of the Leafs are saying many things. Some are sad that Shanahan is leaving. They say he helped make the team stronger and brought good players to Toronto. Others think it was the right time for a change. They say the team hasn't won enough playoff games and something had to change. Some fans also feel confused. They don't know who will lead the team now. They want answers and a clear plan for the future. What Shanahan said means a lot. In his own words, Shanahan said, "My biggest regret is that we could not finish the job." He was honest about how he felt. He worked for 11 years. He tried to help the team win it all. But in the end, it didn't happen. Now, the team has to move forward without him. Brendan Shanahan was part of the Maple Leafs for over a decade. He helped shape the team into what it is now. But after many playoff losses and fan pressure, his time has ended. Now, Toronto must figure out its next steps. Fans are waiting, and Shanahan's silence is finally